Have you ever felt like you do everything right? You're kind, helpful, respectful, but somehow you're the one who gets ignored, taken for granted, or even rejected. You're there for everyone else, but no one seems to truly be there for you. If that sounds familiar, this video is for you. Welcome to Book Mind. In today's deep dive, we're breaking down No More Mr. Nice Guy by Dr. Robert Glover, a book that has helped millions of men stop people-pleasing, reclaim their power, and live more honest, confident lives. This won't be a fluffy summary. We're going to go step by step through what the nice guy syndrome really is, where it comes from, how it silently destroys your relationships and confidence, and most importantly, practical steps you can start using today. Stick around until the end, because we'll walk through a simple action plan you can apply this week to start becoming a healthier, stronger version of yourself. Dr. Glover describes a nice guy as a man who tries hard to be good, kind, and non-threatening, avoids conflict at all costs, hides his flaws and needs, believes that if he's nice enough, people will love him and his needs will magically be met. On the surface, that sounds positive. What's wrong with being nice? The problem is motivation. Nice guys aren't just kind because they want to be good people. They're kind because they're terrified of disapproval, rejection, and abandonment. Deep down, the nice guy believes, if I'm perfect, no one will get angry with me. If I meet everyone's needs, they'll meet mine. If I avoid conflict, I'll finally be loved and safe. So a nice guy might say yes when he wants to say no, help people constantly while ignoring his own needs, hide his sexual desire, his anger, his opinions, smile on the outside while feeling frustrated and empty inside. He looks like a good guy, but inside, he's often full of anxiety, shame, and resentment. No More Mr. Nice Guy is about understanding this pattern and then breaking it. Nice guys are not born. They are created. Most of the time, this starts in childhood. Dr. Glover explains that nice guys grew up in environments where they felt it wasn't safe to be themselves. Their emotions were too much. Their needs were a burden. Love had to be earned. Maybe there was an angry or critical parent, a depressed or overwhelmed mother or father, fighting, chaos or emotional neglect, divorce, abandonment or emotional distance. As a child, you don't think, my parents are unhealthy. You think, there must be something wrong with me. So the child creates an unconscious strategy. I'll become the good boy. I won't cause trouble. I'll help everyone. I'll never be a problem. Then maybe I'll get love and feel safe. This is the nice guy blueprint. The problem is, what worked as a child becomes a disaster as an adult. As a grown man, you still avoid the truth to keep the peace. Hide your needs and feelings. Try to fix everyone so they won't leave you. Look outside yourself for approval, and you call this being nice. But really, it's fear and control. Let's go through some common nice guy traits. As you listen, notice which ones fit you. 1. Approval-seeking nice guys constantly scan for people's reactions. They adjust what they say and do so no one gets upset. They can't relax unless everyone is happy with them. 2. Conflict avoidance. They will do almost anything to avoid disagreement. They'd rather lie, hide, or silently suffer than have an uncomfortable conversation. 3. Difficulty saying no. Nice guys overcommit. They say yes to favors, work, and social events even when exhausted. They feel guilty if they put themselves first. 4. Repressed emotions. Anger, frustration, and desire get pushed down. On the surface, they seem calm. Inside, pressure is building like a shaken soda bottle. 5. Hidden lives or secret behaviors. Because they hate disapproval, nice guys often hide a second side of themselves. Porn, affairs, lying about money, secret friendships, or other behaviors done in the dark to release built-up tension. 6. Passive aggression. When the pressure builds too much, it leaks out as sarcasm, withdrawal, forgetting things, or sudden angry outbursts. The important point is this: nice guys aren't truly nice. They're controlled by fear, and they hope that by being good, the world will finally reward them. But that isn't how life works. One of the most powerful ideas in the book is the concept of covert contracts. A covert contract is a secret deal you make in your head. It sounds like this. 1. If I'm nice to you, you'll be nice to me. 2. If I meet your needs, you'll meet mine, without me asking. 3. If I don't upset you, you'll give me love, sex, and approval. But here's the problem. No one else knows about this contract. You never say it out loud. So you do a lot for your partner, fix everyone's problems, listen to everyone's drama, always be the good guy. And you're secretly thinking, after all I've done for them, they owe me. When people don't give you what you expected, you feel hurt, bitter, angry, victimized. You might say, women only want bad boys. People always take advantage of me. Nice guys finish last. But the truth is, you never clearly asked for what you wanted. You just tried to earn it indirectly. Dr. Glover's message is clear. Healthy men don't trade hidden favors for love. They state their needs openly and allow others to say yes or no. Letting go of covert contracts is a huge step in stopping the nice guy pattern. Now let's talk about how this affects relationships. Nice guys often see themselves as the good boyfriend or good husband. They'll say things like, I'm not like other guys. I treat her so well. I'd never hurt her. But behind this is a hidden belief. Because I'm such a good guy, she should love me, stay loyal, and give me sex. Nice guys may avoid expressing their sexual desires, act overly romantic or sweet, hoping it leads to sex, feel rejected and angry when their partner isn't in the mood, say, I do everything for her and still it's not enough. This creates pressure and neediness, and that kills attraction. Partners of nice guys often feel smothered, guilty, responsible for his happiness, or bored and emotionally disconnected. Nice guys think, if she approves of me, she'll desire me. But attraction isn't created by approval. It's created by authenticity, confidence, boundaries, and polarity. When a man hides his sex drive to avoid rejection, he becomes less attractive, not more. Dr. Glover encourages men to own their sexual desire without shame. Stop using manipulation or covert contracts to get sex. Be willing to be rejected instead of constantly playing it safe. Ironically, when a man stops chasing approval and starts respecting himself, his relationships usually improve. A major part of the nice guy recovery is learning to set boundaries. Nice guys often don't know where they end and other people begin. They feel responsible for everybody's emotions. So they agree to favors they don't want to do, listen to endless complaints, lend money, time, and energy they don't have. Let people speak to them disrespectfully. Every time they fail to set a boundary, their self-respect drops a little more. Dr. Glover teaches that boundaries are not about controlling others. They're about controlling your own participation. You can't stop people from asking, but you can choose how you respond. Practical examples. I can't help you with that this weekend. I'm not available to talk right now. Don't speak to me like that. That doesn't work for me. At first, saying no will feel scary, guilty, selfish. That's normal. You're breaking an old pattern. But every no that honors your limits is a vote for your new identity as a man with self-respect, healthy masculinity, and purpose. Many nice guys secretly believe masculinity is dangerous. If I'm too assertive, people will hate me. If I'm strong, I'll become like the men I disliked growing up. So they try to be soft, pleasing, and non-threatening. But Dr. Glover argues that healthy masculinity is not toxic. It is grounded, purpose-driven, honest, responsible, and protective of self and others. You can be kind and strong. Nice guys need to reconnect with their needs, their desires, and their mission in life. He encourages men to develop hobbies and passions for themselves, not to impress others. Spend time with other men, learning to relate in honest, direct ways, and take responsibility for their own happiness instead of blaming partners or family. When a man has purpose, he is no longer begging for crumbs of approval. He has a direction. People feel that energy. Now let's turn this into a step-by-step plan you can start using this week. We'll go through several key practices from the book. Step 1. Start telling the truth. Nice guys lie a lot. Not big lies, but small, constant dishonesty. Hiding what they really think. Saying it's fine when it's not. Pretending they don't want something. Avoiding difficult conversations. Your first mission is simple. For the next 7 days, tell the truth as much as you can. This doesn't mean being rude, it means being real. Examples. Instead of, "It's fine," say, "Actually, I'd prefer we do it this way." Instead of, "I don't mind," say, "I'd rather stay home tonight." Instead of agreeing automatically, say, "Let me think about it." At first, your body may react with fear. That's okay. You're rewiring an old survival strategy. Step 2. Make your needs a priority. For years, you might have believed, "My needs don't matter." Dr. Glover wants you to flip that. For the next week, try this exercise. 1. Every morning, write down 3 things you want today. They can be small: time alone, a workout, reading, saying no to something. 2. During the day, intentionally honor at least one of those needs. This sends a powerful message to your subconscious. My needs are valid. I matter. Step 3. Practice saying no. Pick one area of your life where you feel overcommitted. Maybe it's doing favors for friends, handling family problems, extra tasks at work, always being available to chat. This week, set a limit. You might say, "I can't help with that this time." "I'm not available tonight." "I'm focusing on my own projects this weekend." Start small, but start. The goal is not to become cold or uncaring. It's to build the muscle of self-respect. Step 4. Connect with other men. Nice guys often feel more comfortable around women or alone. They may have weak or shallow relationships with other men. Dr. Glover strongly suggests spending time in male spaces. Men's groups, sports or martial arts, gym buddies, accountability groups, online communities focused on growth. Why? Because healthy masculine energy grows around other healthy men. Your goal is to speak honestly, get feedback, see that you can be direct and still be accepted. This breaks the belief that you must always be soft and pleasing to be loved. Step 5. Do one thing for yourself. Every week, nice guys live through others. They feel guilty doing things just for themselves. Choose one activity per week that is purely for you. Examples: going to the gym, taking a class, learning a skill, reading alone in a cafe, going on a solo walk or trip. No justification, no permission, just you living your life. This trains you to be the main character of your own story, not a side character in everyone else's. Step 6. Own your sexuality. If you're a nice guy, you might hide your sexual interest. Wait for your partner to always initiate. Use gifts or favors hoping they lead to sex. Feel ashamed of porn or fantasies. The book encourages you to 1. Admit your sexual desire to yourself without shame. 2. Communicate your desire honestly and respectfully with partners. 3. Stop using covert contracts like, if I do X, she owes me Y. Your sexuality is not dirty or wrong. It's part of being human. A mature man can feel desire, talk about it openly, and still respect boundaries, his and others. Step 7. Embrace imperfection. Finally, understand this. You will not stop being a nice guy in 1 week. You will slip. You will fall back into old habits. And that's okay. Perfectionism is part of the nice guy problem. Instead of aiming to be the perfect fearless alpha, aim to be just a little more honest, a little more assertive, a little more self-respecting. Today, compared to yesterday, progress. Perfection. Let's quickly recap the key ideas from No More Mr. Nice Guy. 1. The nice guy syndrome. A nice guy is a man who hides his true self to gain approval and avoid rejection. He tries to be perfect, helpful, and easygoing, hoping life will reward him. 2. Childhood roots. Many nice guys grew up in environments where it didn't feel safe to be themselves, so they became good boys to survive emotionally. 3. Covert contracts. Nice guys make secret deals in their heads. If I'm nice, people will give me what I want. These unspoken expectations lead to disappointment and resentment. 4. Relationships and sex. Nice guys kill attraction by being overly accommodating, hiding their desire, and expecting love or sex as a reward for good behavior. 5. Boundaries and masculinity. Recovery means learning to say no, set limits, and reconnect with healthy masculine energy, purpose, honesty, and strength. 6. Practical steps. Start telling the truth. Put your needs on the list. Say no sometimes. Connect with other men. Do things for yourself. Own your sexuality. Accept imperfection. The goal is not to become a cold, selfish jerk. The goal is to become a whole man. Kind, but not a doormat. Honest, not fake. Strong, not controlling. Loving, but not needy. If you saw yourself in this video, take it as a gentle wake-up call, not an attack. You learned these patterns to survive. Now it's time to outgrow them. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to subscribe to BookMind for more deep dives into powerful books on masculinity, mindset, psychology, personal growth. Comment below, nice guy, if you've ever related to this pattern, or share one lesson you're going to apply this week. If you want to go deeper, I recommend reading the full book, No More Mr. Nice Guy. I'll leave a link in the description. Thanks for watching BookMind. See you in the next video.